They're billed as the future of the Navy and Naval Station Mayport. Tonight, new questions about the capabilities and costs of the littoral combat ships. Action News Jax has brought you exclusive coverage of the new class of ship and the major economic impact it has on Jacksonville.
Now, this brand new billion-dollar program could see its future cut by Washington, which would mean fewer ships, sailors, and fewer jobs for Mayport. Tonight, our exclusive coverage continues. I'm putting you behind the controls of a new littoral combat ship to see firsthand what it can do.
Engage autopilot. Set course 074. We want 15 knots.
This is the future of Navy ship training.
Boosters engaged.
It's virtual training, a realistic video game. I traveled to the West Coast to Naval Base San Diego. My photographer and I were given exclusive access into this secure facility where naval officers learn and practice driving the new littoral combat ship.
These are the Rolls-Royce controllers that are on board the ship. So the touch and feel of this and the pushback and what you feel when you turn it is what they feel when they get on board the ship.
The sound of the ship's engines are pumped in through speakers in the floor. In this exercise, we take the LCS out of Mayport into open water. I throttle up to 47 knots or more than 50 miles an hour straight into a firefight.
The gun's firing and everything.
Lieutenant Sean Lewis piloted destroyers. Now he trains a growing group of sailors on how to operate the Navy's first big ship powered by water jets.
There is a large volume of water that goes through there.
We showed you the jets up close last year when we traveled to Marinette, Wisconsin to see Mayport's first LCS, the USS Little Rock, under construction.
Having the water jets and that maneuverability I talked about earlier, being able to have such tight turning radius, operate in those shallow seas and reach very fast speeds. Obviously, it's a capable ship. It's good at what it does.
But can it survive in battle?
This recently released government report calls into question the capabilities of the LCS, and a memo from the Secretary of Defense suggests suspending funding for the program. So we came here to Mayport to ask the fleet commander what this could mean for the future of the ships here. You have any concerns about the capabilities of the LCS?
Captain Paul Young wouldn't answer, referring me instead to this Department of Defense response to the LCS report. In it, the DoD agrees with some of the recommendations, but not all. Congressman Andrew Crenshaw is one of the ship's biggest supporters who plays a pivotal role in defense spending. I asked him, is the future of the LCS at Mayport in jeopardy?
The program at Mayport is not in jeopardy. The LCS, the Littoral Combat Ship, is what the Navy calls the ship of the future.
As Washington decides the program's future,
nothing has changed what we're doing here.
Mayport continues to prepare. 8 littoral combat ships and 12 crews will arrive over the next 5 years. The Little Rock is expected late this year. Captain Young is already in his office in this new $16 million headquarters. In the spring, work will begin on the $23 million training facility, just like this one we visited in San Diego. Money for all of that has already been approved by Congress.
So in my assessment, it would take an act of Congress to change that.
Tomorrow, we expect to learn the possible long-term plans for the Littoral Combat Ship program. The administration is expected to release next year's budget proposal. If funding is cut for the LCS, it could mean no more ships for Mayport beyond the 8 already approved. Count on Action News Jax for in-depth coverage of tomorrow's announcement and what it could mean for Mayport.